Hey guys, welcome back. It's Wayne at Backyard Hot Rods, and it's been a little while since I've made an update, but I've been working on the Cuda a little bit here and there, and one thing here is I've been working on the heater box. And here you can see the blower motor as well as the wheel, which unfortunately cracked when it came off, as well as the wiper motor. Now, I've been in touch with Bill over at BMC Cuda, and he's been a great resource, a great help, very knowledgeable, and he just knows his Mopar parts. And he's been referencing the part numbers, and he informed me that what I had is that the blower motor was not the correct for the 70. It's more like out of 73, as well as this plate has to get replaced. It has a broken stud, but also it's not the proper plate. I'm sure it came with the same car that this blower motor came out of, and it also has the 2-speed wiper motor. Now this car was actually optioned with the 3-speed, so fortunately Bill is going to be able to work something out with me to get all these new parts, new wiper motor, the blower, wheel, a plate, as well as the 3-speed wiper motor has a specific arm, and the one that's on the car is a 2-speed that works with this. And Bill was great. He wanted to know what what switch I had for the wiper, so, and he wanted to test it out. So I took out the corner of the dash and pulled out the switch and sent that to Bill today. Actually, he's going to test out my switch, which is a 3-speed switch. So he'll be able to test that out and make sure it works with the parts he's going to be sending me. So, and as I mentioned, that he wanted to know what the part number was on your arm. So if you look closely, you can see your main arm for your wiper motor has a part number on it. And he was able to look up that number, or he knew it right off his head if that was the right one for my 3-speed or not, and he verified it was not. It's a 2-speed arm. So I need a new arm to go with the new motor. So, yeah, so the other update is I have an engine hoist. So a buddy of mine just brought over his engine hoist, and while he was here, he helped me take off the hood. And the other day, I took off the lower trim for the windshield, and again, just pleasantly surprised by how clean this car is. I mean, it's great, pretty much spotless. So took off the wipers as well, obviously. And so now the next step is to get the motor out. So probably this weekend, I'll probably be doing that. And then once the motor out, I'm going to be working on doing some painting. So I definitely want to get the fender wells and the cowl, everything painted in here, basically the way it would be from the factory. So I don't know why, again, I don't know why they stripped the inner fenders, but they did, you know. So there's bare metal there, and looks like this one was stripped to primer, or it was stripped and then primered. And then if you, from the research I've done, it looks like a lot of your 70 E-bodies, the cowl is supposed to be black, and normally they're taped off right along this edge. And it looks like, for whatever reason, this one was sprayed red, or because it was black behind the fenders. But yeah, I'm not sure what is going on. But anyway, so I'm just going to get this cleaned up once the motor's out and take out the wiring so I can paint this area as well. So what I'm going to be doing today, though, is now that the hood is off, I'm going to be taking some thinner to the black real lightly to try to get this black off. I bet it was just rail canned on. So we'll do a little video and see how easily this comes up. I've actually tried a little spot right here, and I think it's going to come up really well. It's just going to take a little bit of elbow grease, a little bit of time, but I think it's going to save me from having to paint the underside of the hood. I would rather not paint it. I mean, I really want to paint as little as possible on the car. So I'll unbolt the hood latch and strip that and get that redone and put a new seal on it. But other than that, I really want to leave it as much as I can. So that's the plan. So let's see how that turns out. guys, I've been at it for about an hour now using just regular lacquer thinner and stripping the paint off, the black spray paint off. And I think it's coming out pretty good. So we'll see how it looks when it's all done, whether or not I want to paint the underside of the hood, but I'm thinking I won't have to, but we'll see. We're about first things that has to get cleaned up, and this is a pretty good process. So thanks to Mike for giving me that tip and helping me get the hood off today. And we'll see how it looks when it's all said and done. But like I said, I was at it for probably about an hour and didn't quite get through a quarter of it. So it's going to take some elbow grease, that's for sure, but has to get done, and we'll see how it looks when it's done. So like I said, I stripped the hood down with lacquer thinner. Then after that, I went at it with a Scotch-Brite pad and 150 grit paint. All right, so I'm really all done with the prep of the hood now. It's all stripped off, and I've just been hand sanding it. And I think it looks amazing. I think it's gonna look great. You know, I've never had, one of my cars, I had a nice painted engine bay, and that's what I'm working on right now with this one. So, like I said, I've hand sanded it down to 150 now, and it came out great. There's a few spots that it has a little bit of surface rust that I won't be able to sand out completely. So I'm gonna use a product called Easy Etch by Eastwood. So it's a little etching chemical that you spray on, and gonna give that a try. So hopefully that works well. It has pretty good reviews, so we'll see. But other than that, the hood's really straight underneath, no real damage, and it's gonna look awesome, I think. So tripping over the kids' toys. I need a bigger garage, but anyway, so that's the update on the hood, and that's what she looks like right now. So check out these parts I got from Bill at BM Cuda. I said it was BMC Cuda, but it was BM Cuda. Here's the new 3-speed wiper motor arm. So he saved me on that one. I didn't have one of those. And then this beauty. Check this out. This is the new 3-speed wiper motor. He's rebuilt unit. It's not a date code correct unit because I wasn't interested in that, but man, it's going to be perfect. I've always been envious of those guys. I've had those nice wiper motors on their cars, and man, that's going to be amazing. I just am blown away. Super awesome. Looks amazing. And then he totally saved my butt on this one. So he was able to restore a blower motor plate. Got me a new blower motor wheel, and obviously new blower motor. And this is the correct plate too. My original one had these it was the wrong plate. I had a lot of parts on the car that were not right. So, man, super happy. Great customer service from Bill. BM Cuda. Give him a call for all your needs. He's awesome. Hey, thanks for tuning in, but I just want to give you guys an update what I've been doing on the car and show you how the hood's turned out and show you the progress that I've made with the heater box. So, next step now is, to get the heater box back together, and more projects. Tune in, you wait and see what they are. But if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe so you don't miss any further content, hit the subscribe. I'm sure would appreciate it. See you guys later.